Hello and welcome to another video. I haven't really posted anything up for a few weeks. I've been busy doing stuff on my other channel. By all means, go and check that out. I'll put a link up sort of somewhere here or here, wherever sort of the land lies. I've just actually done an interview for a local paper on sort of what I found last week. General sort of like urban exploring and stuff like that. Stuff that you're probably not interested in, but anyway, if you have a go and have a look at it anyway. Right, it's that time of year when the calendars start to fizzle out and we sort of come to the end of the calendar life, and we've got 1 month left. Now, Martin Grundy, as you may know on Facebook, does these sorts of calendars. Now, this 2021 calendar I bought off him last year, and this was the first calendar I've ever bought from him. Obviously, we're on the last month now, which is Micro Pros Grand Prix, and then next month, spoiler alert, another world. After that, no more. We're back to the Kickstart screen, unfortunately. So anyway, the guy posted up on Facebook the other day that he's got a range of 2022 calendars. So naturally, yes, I jumped on it and I'll have one. He also sells Commodore 64 ones, and I think off the top of my head, Spectrum ones. But as much as love the Spectrum and the C64, I am an Amiga fanboy. So yeah, I've ordered one and it's here today. So if you don't want to see what's in it, turn this video off now or just look away. But this is not an unboxing, it's an unenveloping, should we say. Right, off the top of my head, I think it was £12, which in my opinion, well worth it. As always, the good postmen and postwomen around this area, when they post my letters, decide to put some black pen on the address. You just know, you know. Righty-ho. Oh, that's, wowzer. Let's compare the cover. Yeah, that's nice and glossy. Nice and glossy. So we've got the Commodore Amiga logo. Welcome to the 2022/1992 Amiga calendar. I just love to smell new things. Let me just have a little smell. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me just have a little feel of the. Yeah, now already I can tell. Going off last year's, it seems to be better quality. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it's bad quality. But it's just, this is just a better quality, a better feel, and sort of paper or card, whatever he's done. So as I've said, if you don't want to know what's what, although it does show you what you get, there you go. Little video there of Play Expo 2021 in Blackpool. Righty ho. So the first month is January, and we have First Samurai. Now basically he gives a brief description of the game and an Amiga format. Is it all Amiga format? No, it's different magazines. He gives basically what percentage they got. So obviously the calendar says /1992. This was games that were out in 1992. So yeah, First Samurai Image Works, January 1992. Amiga format 91%, Gold Award. February, we have Indie Heat. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I have never played that game. So, looking at it, looks like that Ivor, what's it called? Whatever you call it, you go around the tracks. Kind of like skid marks as well, if you want to go there. So, it scored Zero Magazine, my favourite magazine. Yes, 89%. February 1992, by Storm. As I say, a little bit of thingio. A little bit of description on the game. Oh, wowza. Pinball Dreams by Digital Illusions, March 1992. Amiga Power, 87%. Now, I would have thought that scored sort of like 93, 94. It's a fucking brilliant game. Wow. Yeah, anyway. Again, really nice quality card here. April 2022, Eye of the Beholder 2, SSI, April 1992. CU Amiga scored it at 92%. Screen Star Award. And again, little bits of information. Monkey Island 2, Lucasfilm, May 1992. Amiga format, scored at 95%. And again, you've got a screenshot there of Mr. Threepwood. Basically, you know, the best, most enjoyable adventure game yet seen on an Amiga, or anywhere else for that matter. It was a good game. I preferred Leisure Suit Larry, to be honest with you. It had more smut and more humour in it, but, you know, Monkey Island was a bit more in depth. Parasol Stars, now, June 1992 by Ocean. CU Amiga scored this 95%, Superstar Award. It's not a game, to be honest with you, that I play. It's just Monkey Island. Rainbow Islands is the game I go to. Parasol Stars is obviously not for me. July 1992, Amiga Power scored this one 93%, and rightly so, because it is Sensible Soccer from Sensible Software. Now, I don't even have to describe the game. If you are a fanboy, if you love the Amiga, you will know exactly how this game plays and what it does. Zool by Gremlin, August 1992. Amiga format, 95%. Yeah, brilliant game. Absolutely fucking brilliant game. You can't see it, but just to the left or the right of that camera is the full-sized Zool poster in a frame, which you get with the game. Is it Zool 1 or Zool 2? No, it's Zool 1. So anyway, that was August 2022. Lotus 3, The Ultimate Challenge by Gremlin, September 1992. CU Amiga scored that 86%. Screen Star Award. My favourite one, as if people know me, know that is Lotus 2. All day long. Memories of playing that at Christmas time and just general. I still play it. Play Christmas Day. I have religiously for the past... Well, I've been back to the Amiga for 7, 8, 9... 7, 8, 9... 9! 9! No, 7, 8... Say 8 years I've been back to the Amiga. And every year, every Christmas Day, I do play Lotus 2. I just basically put it on, play as far as I get, and that's it. Turn it off, end off. I know it's weird, but hey ho. Yeah, so that's September 2022. October 2022, we have Putty by System 3, October 1992. Now, did you get that with? I'm just looking up at the Wild, Weird and Wicked pack. I can't see for all the Star Wars figures in front of it, but I think... Hang on, just give us a minute. Putty. Grand Prix, Putty, Pushover and Deluxe Paint 3. It's an okay game. It's not one I play. Graphically, it is fucking amazing. CU Amiga scored at 95%. Superstar Award. System 3, October 1992. Basically, it's just a bit of putty. You just up, down, jump like a platforming game. I think there's a bit of a sort of a 3D element to it as well. Archie McLean's Pool, the same as Jimmy White's by Virgin, November 1992. Amiga format scored at 89%. That is a fucking brilliant game. Jimmy White's is my favourite game, but this is just for a quick little sort of mash around the table, not take too long. This is, you know, one of the fucking best, if not the best, pool and snooker simulators on the Amiga. So that's November 2022. December 2022, BC Kid, again, not one of my faves. I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying it's not one of my faves. Ubisoft. I'm sure these little bastards were responsible for, what was that game I bought on the Xbox One not so long ago? Oh, come on, what's that game? It's looking at me in the face. Oh, come on. It is Watch Dogs Legion. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about Watch Dogs Legion, but yeah, it was hyped up and I bought it and it was fucking utter dog shit. Anyway, it's not about that. So that's December 2022 and it concludes this calendar. Basically on the back, you get, you know, a nice glossy image of what you've just sort of seen there. 12 months and you've got your little sort of hole there where you can hook it up. I put mine to the side, if you can just see it off camera there, and it hangs gracefully and it fits quite nicely on the Billy bookcase, to be honest with you. So yeah, that compared to last year's, it is a significant improvement on the sort of like glossiness. I do like glossy things, and it does feel more like, well, they're all well made. It just feels, you know, a better sort of product. I know people can improve on things when they make it the next year and stuff like that, but you know, yeah, all good. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even think, because we've got calendars on our phones nowadays, but as you can see, I haven't used any of it. But it's just good to have. It's good to have hanging up like that. So basically, what's in store for this? Usually, if you get a calendar and it's out of date, it just gets sort of like discarded in the bin. But no, not this one. Right, so I do have a spare wall, which I've mentioned in previous videos, which I'm still yet to sort of do anything with. I can't see it when the door's shut. I can see it when the door. I can't see it when the door's open. I can see it when the door's shut. I'm not going to chuck it. I did have an idea of sort of like just cutting the bottom off there, and then trying to find a frame that would fit it. I think that would be, you know, kind of nice, because it's a 2021 /1991. But the only thing is with that, if I can display that next year when I want to display 1992s, I'm going to need more space. And as you know, it's full of like, I've got two of these. I've got like 8 Amiga 1200. I've got 8 Amigas, mix of 1200s and 600s and 500s. One you can't see just beside the camera. I've got my Zero magazines in frames. I've got my other sort of gaming posters in frames and stuff like that. This wall can just about accommodate, at a squeeze, 2 years maybe, I don't know. So it could just be a case of like, I don't know, put it in a drawer, and maybe if I move to a bigger house with a bigger room, because this room isn't really the biggest, but you know, it's nice and cozy. Yeah, it'll be going in the drawer, or and just, well, whatever, for the, you know, future use basically. Thank you very much for making these, mate. They are indeed quality. And obviously, you know, if you keep making them, well, I hope you do, I'll probably end up in 10 years time with a stack of them. Still wondering what I'm going to do with them, but yeah. Cheers for the, yeah, slightly bigger as well, slightly longer, and that one feels, that's quite light, and that one's a little bit heavier. Right, just before the do go as well, Play Expo 2021, I bought an OUTRUN sticker. Basically, it was just going to be stuck somewhere, whatever. But I came up with this little idea of making it into, you know, what it looked like on an arcade, on a marquee light, or whatever you call them, at the front. So I was going to do a video on it, but I thought, no, I've made it now and I can't be bothered. So basically, I've just got some wood, plexiglass, cut it to the sticker. I'm just looking up at it now because it's lit up on the wall. And so I've made a box, and I've lit it up inside with some LEDs. Plexiglass stuck to the front, and the sticker has been rolled very carefully onto the front, hung on the wall, and you know, it now sort of like hangs gracefully, because it was one of my favourite SEGA arcade games, and it still is, to be honest with you. OUTRUN and OUTRUN 2, of course, are fucking brilliant games. The Amiga version, unfortunately, of OUTRUN, as we all know, was absolutely shocking. I'm not a game developer, and I'm certainly, you know, I'm not slagging it off, but I think it could have been better. We know it could have been better. What I'll do, I'll just show you sort of like, you know, a little bit around. Now, you've got to bear with me, it's not finished, and I'm not enjoying it, and I'm not the best sort of like box maker, so when the lights go out, it looks a fucking beast, I'm telling you. Right, so there we have it. My little sort of arcade light. It does need a little touch up in places, but it's just basically a little wooden box painted black, plexiglass, lit up with some B&M strip lights, and I do believe it comes with remote control, so you can turn it off, on, have it all sorts of different colours. Primarily it's white, and you can have things like, you know, colour cycling. What's that one? That was strobe, fade in, and you know, all the other palaver you get with lights, but primarily it's white, and that's where it stays. Obviously, you can do the you can adjust the sort of like brightness of it as well. There's the little receiver for the light, and obviously there you go. Yeah, it doesn't really look that good in the day, but when all the lights are on overnight, it does look bloody amazing. Right, well that's it. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Chewy.